BJ from Game Gumbo. I've got some guests from ChuckCon. I've got Kelly and I've got Kevin, and we're talking about some spicy hot games that they played at ChuckCon. I want to hear about the good doctor, Dr. Reiner Knizia. And before y'all talk about it, it's called Cascadero, but it does look a lot like every other Reiner Knizia game that I've seen. I'm a fan of the doctor, so I want to hear from you guys. Sell me on this game. Tell me about Cascadero.
So I think I'm the only one here who played it at the con. So unless somebody played it independently, I'll take over. All right. So as far as Cascadero goes, you see it's that hex board. You are placing little horsemen on it. They're adorable. And you are effectively like building routes between those colored hexes. Those are cities. And that's going to control how you progress on all of those tracks on the right. So you are, yes, Jay played it as well. It was me, Jay, and Jake. So you're building routes between cities, you're managing progress on all those colored tracks, and you're building towards goals. You'll see on the left of this picture, there's the flags. Those are like achievements that you have to complete, and that's going to drive a lot of your scoring.
It's very colorful, by the way.
Oh, yes, and very colorblind friendly, which is useful for me.
Oh,
so
good.
I had no issues. The symbols, like... If the colors are really a problem, it's all independent, not independent, unique art on all the different colors. So it was very easy for me to follow. Yes, you were playing Clans of Caledonia with Phil. Evan. So linking different, like say 2 blues together will get you one of those achievements, and then 2 yellows, whites, etc.
What about this part? Would this give people trouble that have the colors that are kind of close together, like the pink and that orange, or is it the different
for
shape?
me? It really didn't. They were plenty far enough for me in my personal experience. I think they did a really good job picking colors. Because I mean, for player colors, you're not gonna. No one says, "All right, do you want yellow or orange or pink?"
Right. So these are far enough away then. Okay,
yeah,
good.
Definitely, good. way far enough. So you're building routes between the cities, and managing those tracks. So you have to a really fun twist of the game is, regardless of how many points you score, if you want to score at the end of the game, you need to complete all of the progress on your colored track. The tracks in the game are all the player colors, so you need to push all the way up on your colors track in order to even score at the end of the game. So
okay, wait. So the typical Knizia thing is where you're scoring your lowest track. It's not that way in this game.
No. Okay. There are points to be scored if you have everything, reaching certain thresholds. But as long as your color is all the way at the all the way at the top, you will be able to score the points that you scored during the game. Otherwise, you're out.
Got to get to the top level.
Yes, that's your color.
Interesting twist. Okay.
For your color.
Okay.
The other ones you could take or leave, but you're not going to score if you don't push everything. So it has. I personally really love managing multiple tracks. I love Gun Kimono. If you've played that, I really enjoy that game. That's you using dominoes to move on those tracks. And it's like, when you're playing Ticket to Ride and you see someone building towards a particular city, and then just as they're about to, you place your route there and you block them. There's a lot of that in this game. If you want it to be, it really depends. So this side shows some hex tiles that are laying on top of the cities. That's a alternate board. We didn't play with that, but that just gives a little bit more incentive to hit certain cities. So we didn't play that. I'd very much like to. This is definitely on my list of once a little space clears up behind me.
Stephanie, it sounds like, unlike Ingenious, you're trying to get your things all the way to the top. Obviously, if you did that in Ingenious, you're going to win. If you can get all 4 or 5 colors all the way to the top, you're absolutely going to win. So similar to that.
So yeah, very simple as far as you take one of your pieces and you play it on a hex. And then if you connect 2 different cities, the city that you just connected to, you progress on that track. And
does anybody know if this is one of those games where he redid one of his earlier games, or is this a brand new game? Anybody know?
I don't know. I don't know.
It does not, according to BGG, there's no earlier game. That would be interesting. He's on a roll with a bunch of these new games that are coming out.
He's got a lot of new ones.
It says re-implemented by Cascadero, which I think is the roll.
It's a roll and
It's
write.
the
Yeah,
roll and
that's
write.
a roll and
Yep.
write. We did not play that, but
Okay.
It will also be re-implemented as Knizia or something else. So it's going to be that's the legacy game.
Cascacardia, the card-based.
Knizia, I guess. So.
I am intrigued.
Yeah.
Crispy says, I love it when you can play friendly or go full aggro and just block your opponent. That's right.
Yeah, we kind of ebbed and flowed as far as aggressiveness and blocking out certain ones, but then a good portion of the game will just be like, listen, we all have our own goals, just ignore me, please. I won't do anything to you if you don't block me. But there's room for that aggression if you want it.
Mm-hmm.
So I really enjoyed this one.
What's the playtime?
Remind me again. Yeah, I was just about to say, how long did it go again? I can't remember this one.
This one wasn't particularly long because we played, I'd say 90 minutes at most.
Okay.
Probably
You were
less.
playing while we were playing Heaven and Ale.
You were playing
right?
Heaven. We got this and Castles of Burgundy and some, and I took a shower. And
in the
then,
time that we played
and
Heaven and
then
Ale.
I watched
What are
you
you
guys
trying
score.
to say, Kevin? Well, we'd had a power outage, couldn't play early in the evening, so we got a late start. It was a learning game for some folks, and it might have gone till 3 a.m. on our
This
last night.
is
together.
absolutely gorgeous, though, at least from the
It's
pictures.
beautiful.
Yeah.
Oh wow, y'all actually solved world peace during this game while Kevin was taking a shower. And y'all probably didn't even tell him. Didn't even tell him.
Taking Kevin out of the situation makes everything just far more peaceful.
Kevin comes out of the shower and all diseases have been cured. He's like, what?
What does that say about me pre-shower?
Kind of filthy. Kind of filthy.